DynamicCardStore.com to get the cards. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCardStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to our QPR Career Mode. Today we need to right the wrongs of the last episode, having a bit of a stinker in all competitions basically, in the Prem and in our Europa League group stage. And the plan today, our first game is up against Arsenal in the league. We need to get back into winning ways in the league. Need to get some more goals on the board. As you can see, Dykes with 5. Other than that, a couple of goals coming from a couple of places, but we just need to make sure we don't drop early points. We've got a very tough couple of games afterwards. We've got City as our next league game, which will be in the next episode, and then I think it's Southampton. But also, we've got to try and win this game in the Europa League as well, because we're currently in 3rd, and with Porto playing Olympiacos, if Porto win that, then we would be 3 points behind 2 teams. So we need to make sure that we really do pick up and we really get these wins today. So I'm going to get the team ready for Arsenal. I'm not going to underestimate this game and how important this is. The league is still very, very important for us because we're really sitting pretty right there in 2nd place, as you can see. So I'm going to get the team ready, and unless anything pops up, I'll see you at that starting lineup. Okay, so this was actually mentioned in the comment sections of the last video, and also something that I did sort of mention a little bit as well in the last video, and that is that we would potentially look at trying to run a 2 up top formation from the get-go for a game and just see how it works, because goals have been a bit of an issue, and I thought coming up against a 5 at the back, even though they've got Saka playing left wing back, who isn't really the best defensively, I just thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Let's see if the boys can really break down a back 5 and have that 2-man strike force kind of help break that down. You know, Pepe Arce in there. I've got Todd and Bright staying wide, but Amos will be the holding CDM, the only person back there. 77 rated, by the way, currently playing at an 82, which is fantastic to see. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go into this and hopefully come away with a very important 3 points and get good form for the Europa League game as well. Home at the Kiyan Prince Foundation Stadium. Not entirely sure where I am for the Europa League game. Don't know if I'm home or away. But 2nd place QPR up against 6th place Arsenal. Hopefully a game that we come away with 3 points. As I said before, this is, I know it's early on in the season, but it's a really important time when we've had a bit of a sticky patch, had a draw, had a loss, had a couple of bad results and stuff in the last month or so. Just need to make sure that we, you know, steady the ship a little bit, get back into winning ways, and against a tough team like Arsenal will be a really good time to do it. Got Man City soon, and then we've got a game against Southampton. Just need to make sure that we don't drop the ball here. Make sure that we're clever and careful in possession, and just make sure we come away from this game with 3 points. Let's go for it, boys. Got Bright on the ball. Bright's going to play it inside, and he's going to try and make that run down that left-hand side. The ball's not great to him, but he's still got the pace. He's still got that ball as well. Going to try and get it in the middle. We've got Pepe Arce, we've got Obafemi both in there, but the ball goes into Leno. I think that's going to be our way in, honestly. Getting either Ellis Todd or Bright making a little 1-2 and make the run down the wings and try and just catch these fullbacks off guard, because Maitland-Niles and especially Saka are quite attacking. That could be our way in. They've played this inside here. They've got Martinez. That's Joseph Martinez, by the way, on the ball. Lovely tackle there from Rob Dickey to get that ball and bring it away. And now we see Obafemi and Lyndon Dykes both making runs. Dykes in space here. Lyndon with the ball. Going to try and play it back to Obafemi. Oh, it's not quite there. Obafemi tries to step in. We're getting close. We are getting close, but we need to test Leno, because so far, the only thing he's had to deal with is a cross. That's all he's had to do. Pepe Arce bringing this ball forward into Obafemi. Obafemi takes a touch, takes a strike. It's a good effort. Maybe Pepe Arce was through there, but Leno has finally been forced to actually make a save of some sorts. We get the corner, whip it in. It's going to go to Willian. Not the best corner from me there. I've kind of wasted that one, but again, positive steps forward. Got to just keep testing them. Got to stay strong at the back, but make chances. That's what we've got to start doing now. Pepe Arce going to try and set away Ellis Todd here. As I said, Saka high up the pitch, so Ellis Todd with a little bit of a chance to try and bring this ball forward. He's going to turn around though. Oh, I've messed that up a little bit, but he's done well to keep hold of possession. Pepe Arce on his left foot on the edge of the box with a finesse. Oh, it's off the post. Obafemi sadly didn't quite read where that was going to go and had gone the other way, but that is a good chance there. Pepe Arce had Leno beaten, but didn't quite beat the frame of the goal. Going to play it inside to Obafemi. Oh, it's unlucky there. Again, we're getting the pressure on. We've got to make one of these count though. Well, that is half-time. We have by far been the better team. Arsenal really not offering much, if anything, in the attack. But this is what worries me. Half-time, we've been the better side, but it is 0-0. I am going to make a change here. Pepe Arce is going to come off. I'm going to move Bright to that cam roll, and we're going to bring on Harvey Elliott. Now, my main reason for this is basically because I want to kind of rotate this guy in as well. I'm going to keep Elyounoussi for the European game because I think the Europa League is where he's going to come to life. I think Obafemi or Dykes might have to come off at some point. And if we do that, we'll go to a 4-5-1. 2 central cams, have Bright and have Ilias come on as a cam role. Or we go back to the 2 CDMs and bring on Chalabar. Depending on what the game's looking like, that's what we'll do. I'm going to keep Carter Vickers for the next game. Probably bring on Lamb for Hammerlinen to keep him fit for the next game as well at some point. But for now, Harvey Elliott on for Pepe Ars. Bit of rotation with the cams and wingers. Let's just see if we can make the most of the pressure we have put on. We've got to come out in the second half. We've got to give it everything. We've got to try, honestly, and get that first goal. If they score first, then it'll be so against the run of play. That is a good ball over the top here. Willian. Ludwig has got to try and keep him quiet here. He's just about got it past him the first time, but Ludwig is still there. He's played it backwards. He's got the ball to Saka. They're working it inside. I think that was Henderson. Dickey with a good initial touch. This looks bad. This looks bad. It's off the bar. Joseph Martinez. What did I say about conceding first? That is terrible. Terrible. It's a little bit ping-pongy. It's a little bit of a FIFA kind of goal, but we can't let them get ahead like this. This is the first chance they've had. Dickey missing the flight of that ball. It hits the bar. Webster half-heartedly puts his foot in to try and get that away. He just needs to get his foot in there, needs to get rid of it. And now we're 1-0 down. Mate, the form has gone. The form is completely out the window. Something needs to change. I can't make passes. I'm bottling this, boys. This is not good. Got the ball with Saka out wide here. Ludwig going to try and get back. Willian is brought into it now. Again, they're working this ball around this right-hand side. Ludwig is really struggling to keep up with Saka and Willian up against him. But, I mean, what's his face? Harvey Elliott is just watching. Harvey Elliott is just watching from a distance there. Whereas Ellis Todd or Bright, they do actually get back and get involved. But I need the pace of Bright in the middle. That's what I think. If Pepe Ars was a little bit quicker, I think he'd have scored in that first half. And hold on a second. Oh, it's gone to pot, boys. It's all gone wrong. 2-0 down. Willian's got a goal in as well now. Oh, it's gone wrong, boys. It's all gone wrong. We've bottled it. Poor defence. Again, I have to say, Webster at fault. Look, I've got that. I have asked for it to be cleared, but he's taken a dodgy first touch. Ah, boys. Bottle City. That's where I'm living right now. Bright as we're going to try and burst forward here. Going to try and just run at this defence. But yet again, he's been met there. And that's a good little bit of play. Can Ellis Todd get there first? He can. Ellis Todd, mate, I need you to get this in the back of the net. There we go. Could this be a little cheeky late push to get something from this game? Ellis Todd gets in, gets himself a goal. I have made a change. Elyounoussi has come on for Obafemi. I thought, you know what? 3 points from this game is way more important than having a fully fit Elyounoussi for the next game. He should be fit anyway for the next game. He's only coming on for 10 minutes. But I've also set my wingers and Bright Side Samuel in the middle. Everyone to stay forward. Literally, it's going to be Amos in the back four staying back. Everyone else is stay forward. We've got to try and get something from this game. A point is not what I wanted at kickoff, but with where we are right now, a point would not be a bad outlook and would be, honestly, a point gained rather than anything dropped. That's a shame that we didn't get to do that straight from the kickoff, but 5 minutes left. Come on, boys. Not long left. Arsenal pushing forward. They get it into Joseph Martinez. Webster, good tackle, but I think that's going to go for a corner. I don't think that's going to be a goal kick. Oh, it is a corner. We need to win this and we need to break. They're playing it short. It's smart. It takes the clock down a little bit quicker. Not good for us. Oh, they've played that really well. That's a really clever corner routine. I know it's the AI, but they've played it well. It's offside. I don't think we're going to get anything from this. I'm going to boot it up. I'm going to hope that we can win the header, flick it on, and the ref lets us play on. I don't think he's going to. Nah, we won the header. We flicked it on, but that is full time. That's another loss in the career mode right now. Not a good look for us. Really gutted there. I think actually Arsenal then leapfrog us, but that's now 2 losses in the league and a draw. So it's all gone a little bit wrong, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. The form is out the window. The general way we're playing right now is not good enough. I need to change something. I tried changing something today. 2 up top. Still didn't work for us. Something's got to change. I'm not entirely sure what that something is, but something has to change. Okay, we've gone into this with not good form. We need to fix this. This is a very important game. I'm going to set the team up. Maybe something a little bit different. We'll see what's going on. Okay, so I've gone back to the old formation that we had. A couple of rotated players. So Carter Vickers is in. Agu and Chalabar are back in. Elyounoussi on the left. Ilias Chair at cam. And Obafemi is going to play lone striker today. Just need to go into this. Just need to pick up today. Sort today out. Get this game absolutely out of it. I'm going, you know what? I'm going to sit how I sit for Foot Champs. That's how seriously I'm taking this. We're sitting serious. We're getting ready. This is an important game. I need to wake up. We're getting the win today. There's no 2 ways about it. This is a dub. Okay, it's another home game, back-to-back home games, but in the Europa League, we need to bloomin' sort this out now. This is where we need to pick up 3 huge points in this group. This is honestly, just like I was saying that last one's really important to the league, this one's really important to the group stage. So these were 2 super important games. We need to get the form back on, and they're in an all-white kit. Why did I not change the kit? I'm an idiot, but you know what? Bring it. Bring it! Chalobah on the ball here. Obafemi, mate, make me a run. Ilias making a good run too. We're going to try and set away Ilias here. Come on, Ilias, mate. This is an important one. Ilias, chair. Do it for your boys. Come on. There we go. Much more like it. Ilias, chair, back in the side and back on the score sheet. Exactly what we needed. Our man Ilias still living up. Still pulling out the numbers, still doing the business for us. If it's in the Europa League, if it's in the Championship, the blooming Premiership, it doesn't matter. Ilias has been consistent this entire time, and I'm chuffed that he's back in the side today, and he gets his, I think, first goal in the... Oh, he's got 3, mate. Ilias is smash. I need to play Ilias. This is your league, mate. Ilias, the Europa League is blooming yours. That is an important goal. Come on, boys. Oh, lovely stuff. Agu wins the ball nice and high here. Obafemi potentially through on goal. Obafemi. That's a good save from the keeper. That could have been actually fantastic there. But that's not the end of the world because we do have a corner. Oh, it's just over the bar. Right, got to be careful here. Got to keep him out. Lovely block there from Hammerleinen. He really has stepped up in this game because on 2-3 occasions he's been caught out 2v1 and he's done really well on both occasions. But Obafemi on the ball now. Going to try and set away Ilias Chair again. He is getting involved left, right and centre. Elyounoussi cutting inside now. Play it back to Elyounoussi on the edge of the box. Going to fake shot. I forget this is the AI, not an actual human. I think the fake shot would have sold the person, not the computer. Oh, got to be careful here. That's a good ball over the top. Do not let them score. Ramsdale, you absolute unit. Fisher, well done for being there to bring up, or pick up the ball as well and bring it away. Oh, we got a little bit lucky there, boys, but we move on. Come on. Obafemi going to turn down here. Going to play it into Ilias. Ilias going to play it back to Obafemi. Obafemi clean through. Finesse shot of dreams. What a save. This keeper is having an absolute blinder. He has made 2 or 3 fantastic saves. Already 30 minutes in. Oh, mate, we should be 2 or 3 up. But, mate, this keeper's kept them in it so far. Got it forward here. Carter Vickers steps up into it. Carter Vickers. Love that, mate. Going to get that ball away to Agu. And now maybe... Again, another chance to run through. And Obafemi has got the pace. That's a decent ball from Agu. Obafemi's going to turn. Can he get that shot away? He can. There it is. There's the second goal. That's what we need. Is 40 minutes in, 2-0 up. Obafemi and Ilias Chair, 2 players who have been brought into this, have both scored. Love to see it. The rotation was needed. We turned up against the team that are currently top of our group. This really does help us. And this is also a very good result to try and get against a team that we're going to be level pegging on points with. Because realistically, it could come down to results against each other. And if that's the case, and this is a really good position we're putting ourselves in. 2-0 up, 40 minutes in, and it's looking much better than it did before. Love that. Okay, they've got a free kick just sort of before the end of half-time here. Just going to try and be careful. Try and not let them get anything from this. Got to get that rid. And that's just gone wide. That was a little bit close. But this has been a good half for us. They've been looking okay at times. But Fisher and Hammerleinen have both been very awake to and alert to the danger, that they have tried to present. But we've been very good up front. Ilias Chair has been phenomenal. He has been everywhere. He's been so good. Chuff for him to have got a goal already. That really is good news for us. Can I see the other game in our group? Can I see it? Okay, Porto are winning 1-0. So that means that Porto are going to be on 6 points as well, I believe. Because they've got 3 because they beat us. So Olympiacos are going to be right at the bottom of the group. So that's not the end of the world for us, actually, if I'm honest with you. It means that we definitely will be ahead of Olympiacos, which is a good look for us. What I am going to do here is I'm going to take off Brighter Samuel. I'm going to move Ilias out wide. Actually, am I going to do... Yeah, I am going to do that. I'm going to put Ilias out wide. We're going to bring back in Pepe Ars, give him 45 minutes and rest Brighter Samuel. And we're going to bring on Lamb. I know it seems crazy. And again, I need to make sure I get this guy some game time because he is very important for our objectives. The only other substitution I'd like to make at some point, honestly, will be either Ozzy Kakai coming on for one of the centre-backs or potentially to do a shift 40, well, maybe 30 minutes or whatever at CDM just to give those guys rotation. But also Ozzy has been fantastic for us and is a good, like, versatile option for us to bring on. So hopefully another 45 minutes, we can stay on top of these guys. We can look as good as we have done in that first 45 minutes. A clean sheet would be huge for us again, especially in like the games against each other if it comes down to being that close of a group, which is already looking like it could potentially 3 teams on 6 points straight away. Is going to be a very close and tight group. But we've got to stay awake, got to make sure that we keep them out, and another goal would be fantastic. 3 would be great. And Olympiacos, by the way, behind my webcam, have just equalised. interesting. PPR's going to play it inside to Chalobah. Chalobah now going to try and find Obafemi. Going to have to play it back and then make that run. PPR is trying to get in behind as well. Can we maybe find some space for him? He's going to go out wide. Can he get the ball inside to someone? There's not really anyone there. Going to have to go backwards again to Chalobah on the edge of the box. Going to play it to Elyounoussi. Oh, Elyounoussi. Oh, okay. Apparently not a foul. I thought he just got the ball ahead of the defender. And then I thought the defender had taken him out. But apparently not. But that's okay. Going to keep this ball alive. Going to recycle it backwards again to Agu. We see Ilias there in space. He's going to let it run. Oh, he's going to have to turn again. Oh, okay. Slight errors, but we're getting plenty of possession. We're just not quite making the chances. Kind of the opposite of the game against Arsenal. We got the chances, but, you know, weren't quite making the most of them. This time around, we can't quite make the chances because I do things like that. Okay, about 10 minutes left on the clock. I have made that change. Rob Dickey has gone off and Ozzy Kakai has come on, or is going to be coming on at centre-back. I was going to take off Chalobah, but I think it's more important to rest Dickey. We'll have Dickey and Webster fighting fit for the next game. So it's really good to see. Ozzy Kakai as well comes on as captain. Absolute hero. But yeah, 10 minutes left. Just got to see us out. Clean sheet is the main thing, honestly, now. Agu going to play this up now to Pepe-Ars. Pepe-Ars with grass ahead of him. He's going to try and run into it. He's going to pull onto his right. We're going to have to turn and pull onto his left because he is left-footed. I was really hoping Chalobah would make that run carrying on, but he didn't. But he's kept it here, Pepe-Ars. Going to try and find Obafemi. Pulls it onto that right foot. Finds the finesse. Finds the bottom corner. And that is 3-0. And surely that is going to be all she wrote. That's a really, really good result for us. We finally found that form. Finally getting back into winning ways. It's been a tough one, but this has actually been an incredibly important game to pick up the 3 points for. Would have been nice if we found that form against Arsenal, but we're not going to look backwards. We're going to be looking forwards. Really good result. This could be huge for us going through our group stage in the Europa League. This could be massive. Well, there we go. Full time. We've managed to come through and finally get another win in this series. Pulling back into the form, getting the win we needed. And again, this really could secure us in a very, very good spot to get through our group stage now. Porto might have drawn, might have lost, might have won. We have no idea. The last I saw it out, it was 1-1. So we'll have to wait and see if any other goals did go in that game. But that's a fantastic result. We dominated the game. Very well done, boys. Finally getting back in form. Well, there we go. We have managed to win that game. We're down in 8th place right now, but look at the amount of teams on 19 points. You've got Chelsea, QPR, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Man United, then City on 20, Leicester on 21, and Spurs on 24. At the moment, Spurs are the team to beat. And obviously, we have Man City next, so a win against them would be fantastic. We'd actually leapfrog them in the table. A couple of teams playing against each other as well, coming up soon as well, so it's going to be a tricky one. But I think, actually, I said we had Southampton. I think we have Man City and then Liverpool as our next games. We do. We've got Man City and then Liverpool. We've got 2 days of recoveries before City, and then we do have a week before the Liverpool game. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a very, very tricky game. Also, as a heads up to you guys, the Olympiacos Porto game was a 1-1. So that means we are currently in 2nd place as we beat the team we just beat. And then we are behind Porto by a single point. So looking good in that right now. Need to keep those up. Need to keep getting the wings. And also, Pepe Arsene is very happy to be picked. And he's very, very, appreciative of the fact he's getting to play. And obviously, Pepe asked, mate, you're on the wall. You've got to do well now. Bloomin' Jack bought you a dynamic card. It's got to happen. But that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do leave a like on the video. It supports me, the video, the channel, and the series out a whole bunch. If you are new to the channel, honestly, a sub means a lot. Thank you so much, everyone who has been subbing recently. The support has been fantastic. And make sure you turn notifications on to be told at any time that we upload a video, or indeed go live with the live stream on YouTube, or indeed on Twitch. Make sure you're following the Twitch Hursty Games YT over there. But for now, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. And of course, wash those hands, guys. In a bit.
Now his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, we'll say hello. Entertained, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty Games, yeah, you already know. Hursty.